YouTube? This your girl Janae of All Things Janae, and I'm back with another classic. And on today we're gonna be sublimating pillows like this with my Epson Workforce 7210. I know you guys have never seen it really on camera. I've always used this one, but I'm gonna be showing you guys how to sublimate with a larger format printer. And I need you guys to have polyfill. Well, I'm using polyfill rather. 13 by 19 sublimation paper. And then of course sublimation ink, which you can't really see because I need to refill, but it's some in there. And a heat press, of course. And stay tuned. Okay, so now I'm just going to use my Epson 7210 with the system to print both the front and the back sheets for the pillow. Okay, so while both sides are printing, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know that before I pressed my pillow with the actual ink, I went ahead and did a pre-press. And you have to be very careful with white pillows because we use our heat press for so many different things. Sometimes there are ink or smears on them, and you always want to use parchment paper when dealing with like white substrates, just to make sure you don't get anything on them. I did have a clip of me pre-pressing my pillow, but some kind of way it got edited out. Okay, so now we're just going to spread the pillow out. Make sure there's no smears or ink splatters or anything that could possibly have gotten on it. Okay, so now we're just going to go ahead and place the first print. It really doesn't matter which print you use, but we're just going to place it for alignment purposes, just to see how it will look on the pillow. And then once you get it how you want it to be, you just go ahead and start taping it down. I typically use a couple of pieces of tape per side just to make sure that my image is secure, in order to prevent ghosting or things of that nature. Okay, so now that I have my first print completely taped down and secured, we're just going to go over to the heat press where it's set to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, 60 seconds. And just like that, that bad boy cut off on me. I'm not sure if it was the actual heat press or the socket, but I believe they both had a shortage in them. But this is your reminder to always have a sheet of parchment paper laid down on your heat press when you're going to press pillows or any other delicates that are white. And also, in order to prevent any bleeding onto the top of your heat press, you also want to get another sheet of parchment paper and lay it over the print as well. And of course, that's just to prevent any smears or ghosting on other substrates in the future. Okay, now that I have her back on and back to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, I'm just going to go ahead and lay my parchment paper over the print and then proceed to just press her at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 60 seconds. Okay, so now that I have the first side of the pillow pressed, I'm just going to go ahead and leave the top of the heat press. And then I'm going to proceed to check the parchment paper to ensure that there was no ghosting. And if there was no ghosting, then I go ahead and then I reapply it. As you can see here in this clip, there was no ghosting on either side of the parchment paper. And now I'm just going to go ahead and take the print off. And this is the first side. Okay, now we're just going to remove the pillow cover and then proceed to go and tape down the other side. Okay, so now that we have the first side completed, we're just going to go ahead and make placement for the second print. And then once we find the correct placement, we're just going to go ahead and tape down all four sides just like the first one. Okay, so now that I have all four sides secure, I'm going to just go ahead over to the heat press and then repeat the same steps that I told you guys about in the first scene. Before proceeding to press, I just went ahead and did a double take just to inspect my parchment paper again, just to ensure I don't have any bleeding or any little random marks. And once again, I'm just going to place my parchment paper over the top print, and then I'm going to go ahead and give my girl a press. Okay, so once again, this second, which is the last press, is for 400 degrees Fahrenheit at 60 seconds. And once it's done, you're just going to go ahead and remove the parchment paper. And just like that, look how pretty she is, and look how vibrant both sides came out. Of course, I went ahead and stuffed my pillow off camera, but there is no particular method or anything to it. Okay, so in the next clip, there's a clip of the actual pillow once I was complete. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And please leave any questions or any suggestions down below in the comments. Thank you guys so much again.